So I clicked the settings and added the 25 swim speed. But until you said something, all I had was the 25 movement speed and the 25 climb speed. I didn't have a swim speed.
Weird.
Guess what? You just learned how to
I'd only brought it up because we had talked about it before, and I thought you guys had mentioned that you had a swim speed. Grung do not have a swim speed?
Nope, they can just breathe underwater. It's really weird. I don't think at least.
Sorry, B-Wop,
I'm
I
just
should
gonna
have kept
say
my
you have
mouth shut.
No, I'm just gonna say you have a swim speed. Like that doesn't make any sense.
My character sheet
You
in
have a
Foundry
swim
has a
speed,
swim
you're fine.
speed.
Yeah.
Yours does?
Yeah, 25 feet.
Huh. Okay, so something got dropped in mine somewhere then, or something.
Either it's not there, it's actually not, and I'm gonna say you have it, or it's there and there's just a malfunction. But either way, I'm saying you have it.
Okay,
I swim as fast as I can.
cool. I'll take it. Considering that I'm 300 feet away from where I need to get to, too, I'll take a swim speed.
One Olympic pool.
Thank you.
All right. So, given that knowledge, are you gonna make a mad dash swim for it?
Yep.
You're asking me or her?
Oh, good question.
Well, her first. You don't really have a choice. You're just out in the water,
Yeah.
and they've been looking at a giant sperm whale, and then suddenly you're just there. So.
Yeah.
Okay. As Buwop starts to swim, Bramnir, from your position, you can see her also. At what point would you be able to intervene? Or would you at all?
Would I intervene? I would certainly intervene at 120 feet. I don't know if she's worth more than that.
Nah.
Oh, man.
At 120 feet, I will warp her across to us. Or would I? Because we're all invisible, and if I warp you right on the side of the boat, I don't know if that even helps you. I could warp you down beneath us, under the water, even further a bit. But yeah, when she's in 120 feet, I'll warp her somewhere.
Okay.
I can't do more than that. I used my sorcery points already.
I'm feeling nervous here.
I would do.
120, 180, dashing 50. That's 4 turns.
Man, swimming. That's really fast. That's faster than Michael Phelps. That's 4 seconds with an Olympic-sized pool. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, I just swim as quickly as I can.
Zoom, zoom.
Okay. I've completely... Oh, here we go. Sorry, it was taking me a second to find the stats for the galley. First shot rips off with a deafening boom. What is your armor class?
21.
A cannon has... I think it has a +8 to hit. +6. That meets your armor class.
Is that a disadvantage or?
That was disadvantage. Wait,
Oh shit.
keep. No, I'm sorry. I said disadvantage, it gave advantage. That's an 11. First shot misses.
Oh thank God.
Good catch. Thank you.
Oh. Oh dear.
Second shot. Can anyone else see my dice, or my graphics gone muck?
I don't see any dice rolling.
No.
Nope.
Second shot is a 12. Third shot is a 12. Fourth shot is an 11. Bramnir vortex warps her onto the ship.
Yeah, go on.
I fall to my knees. Did you guys see that?
Telepathically, I say this.
I say it in their heads, but at a quieter whisper, but telepathically. Did you guys see that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was reeled up.
Where's Stu up? This plan is not going to plan.
Like 300 miles away.
What? What?
Yeah, the whale just went completely the wrong direction. I don't know. I assume some sort of magic effect.
Oh, this is not good. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I look like, are we on the back of the ship? Where are we on the ship?
I want to say the rigging. I don't know whether that's a thing that ships have.
You could fool me.
Okay, yes, the rigging.
Oh, okay. We have to get Dua.
Uh,
I think Duop's gone.
yeah, Dwarf might be dead. Well, you're here now, so we kind of have to act quickly because you're not invisible. Really need Shanks to lay down the pain. But no, here, I might have a quick peek and see if Jalaxor's on the deck.
Okay, I'll hide. I'll hide. You go with faith. Go with God. And I can't cast guidance. Oh, I pulled my hands up and I'm like, wait, Brownie, where are you?
Don't worry about it.
I reach around. I start. I'm like, wait. Where are you? Do I find you?
I'm right above you. I go and touch you. I'm here. I hold your hand.
And then I cast guidance, holding your hand. You got this. Go with gods. Go with Froggy Myth.
Oh. Oh, okay. I'll
It's a
do
good thing
that.
you're poisoned.
I'm not immune to poison. That hurt.
Oh, my bad.
Do I need to roll? Is it
Sorry.
literally on touch?
Shoot. I should wear gloves. I put my gloves on.
Any creature that grapples you, direct contact with your skin. Okay, DC 12.
What do I have to roll? What? No, you
Oh,
have
I'm
to
immune
roll.
to poison, so that's fine. It's not actually damage. That's interesting. It's only damage if you apply it as a poison, it looks like. That's really interesting. Yeah, I'm immune to poison, so that's fine. So you can touch me.
That was a close call. I put my gloves on.
Yes, if I'd lost concentration, I would have been royally pissed. Right. I'm going to ever so calmly peek over the side. I am invisible. I'm looking specifically for Jalaxel, and I
And I
have
hide.
true sight if he's using his cloak, which would be very awkward if he is. But he might be in his room. Oh shit. You didn't happen to locate creature at all, did you?
At
Oh, that
that
would-
same moment, there's a deafening boom from the ship that you're all holed up on as the cannon fires, and you look out and you see a splash, followed by another glint of gold as Doo-Wop is being fired upon.
All right, so I assume that the first thing I've got to do is beat the fear effect, right? Or am I still impacted
Yes.
by the fear? All right.
You
I'll
are,
have to-
because conditions carry over. The first shot's going to be straight roll because you're not, like, you're in full view, you're not submerged. Then you can make a wisdom save, then you can start to do other movement and stuff.
All
Does
right.
that work for you?
Sure.
Okay, so
So-
first shot,
Armor class 17.
that first shot is a miss as the cannonball strikes about 6 inches in front of you. You get the shock wave of the water impact blasting into you, but no physical damage as you're, like, almost launched backwards from it as you're now in your regular shape.
Hey.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw from you?
Watch where you're pointing those things. They hurt. Right, wisdom saving throw coming. Normal. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
No longer feared. What do you do with your movement at this turn?
All right. I'm going to dive down. All right, so I have a swim speed. So I'm going to dive down at an angle. So I'm going underwater, but also towards the ship where my companions are. But I want to get to a depth of about 25 feet eventually. So if I'm dashing, I don't know how much of my movement it would take me to get. I was never good at trigonometry.
Flynn, for Whisper, you do the /W and then you put in GM. Just FYI.
Okay.
The W is for Whisper. You can get down to a depth of 25 feet if you're going diagonally. Just for ease, call it a dash
Okay.
on this turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. I want to be at a depth of 25 feet as I'm moving towards the ship that my
Okay.
companions are already on.
Do you recall how far out we said you were going?
I think I was over like 350 feet out, and probably with that cannon blast, you probably just put me another 10 feet back. So 360 feet probably.
Okay. Call it 7 turns dashing. Well,
Okay.
6 turns now. You made some difference. $16. 7. 11. 19.
Oh, that hit.
Oh shit.
I'm going to shave off some of the damage because you are even deeper down. Cannonballs absolutely could deal damage beneath the surface of the water, but 25 down, I'm going to have that. So you take 17 damage from that blast.
Okay.
That's the 4th shot. Bramnir.
I'll do the same thing at 120 feet.
Okay. Then you can teleport him on that shot at the end of that shot as well.
Lovely.
As Dewup is also teleported onto the back of the ship. Most of you are literally hanging off the hull, though, aren't you?
Yep. I hope they're going a little bit further down to hide a bit better because the three of us. Are you invisible? I don't know if Matty, I went invisible as well. If so, 4. But
Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. Stupid cannonballs.
right.
I'm so
Actually, need
confused
to-
as to like what ship are you guys on right now?
Jalaxel's ship.
You're on Jarlaxle's ship, and who's firing on
Yes.
on Phil?
Jarlaxle's ship.
So you guys are just on Jarlaxle's ship. Where's the entire prize right now?
The
Fine.
entire prize is like 600 feet further out to sea. They're all kind of moving side by side right now, kind of floating in a like a fleet looking around.
Okay, and you guys.
So
are
they
on Jarlaxle's
started
ship.
on the entire prize and swam from the EP over to Jarlaxle's ship.
And you guys are sailing, right? It's not. You guys aren't just like still. You guys are currently
No,
underway.
yeah, they're literally underway. They did swim over there. That was pretty funny.
Yes, well.
Okay,
We're
so
going
everyone is literally hanging off the back of the hull right now. Flynn, I'm gonna put you over here.
Sister, have you ever been a whale? That was fun. Kind of, they're not very smart animals though, so I don't recommend them if you want to do Sudoku puzzles.
What is Sudoku?
I'll show you later. Numbers and they're very, very tricky.
This is no time for games. Our plan went horribly awry. We had to
This is actually probably one of the most successful plans we've ever had. Thank you very much.
find Jarlaxle. Bramnir, do you see him?
I'll take a look.
Wait, isn't this the guy who's usually invisible?
Well, he's not always invisible. He was when he turned invisible as the fight ensued, but I don't think he goes around invisible.
Make it really hard to get ready in the morning.
I don't think his magic is infinite for that.
Flynn, when you get a chance and get back, could I get another persuasion check from you?
Oh hell yeah!
I'm gonna say, given the situation, it's just like a straight roll. There's reasons for disadvantage and for advantage, so I'm gonna say straight roll on that.
Oh man.
With the rest of you on the back, no longer invisible. Whew,
Just invisible.
thank God for some reliable talent, right?
Oh shit, no. Cortex will help me.
None of you are invisible, and you're hanging off the back of the hull. Best as I can recall, they don't know you're on the ship because just about everybody's essentially either been invisible or teleported onto there. They know you're probably somewhere in the vicinity, but they just kind of like shooting at people and then watch them disappear.
If that persuasion check doesn't pass, can I do an intimidation check?
Let's go ahead and put one on for good measure, given the circumstances.
Thank you.
Like, just really drive it home.
Yeah.
For those of you who are on board, great. For those of you who are not, let me tell you all the things I'm going to do to you right now.
Oh shit! I
Uh-oh.
did it with advantage.
That's cool. Don't worry. Two.
No. You don't know which would have been the first dice or the second dice.
I do.
God
I
damn it.
do.
Can I beg? Grovel. Where's the grovel rule?
Um, you are 80% successful
Okay. That's all I need. That's all I need.
because you do have reliable talent. Oh, you're not proficient in it. You don't get reliable talent. You got a 5 on that. So your intimidation just, you know what? You're 2/3 successful. You actually undid some progress with that weak ass intimidation check.
No, I only said if it didn't work. I said if the persuasion didn't work.
Well, then what you're saying is that the 5 is your locked in attempt.
This is so hard. Yeah. I mean, I'll
You
leave
want
it
the
up to you.
2/3?
I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up to you. I don't want to know, to be honest.
So what? God.
Because I feel like I don't have any other options. I love how we're talking in code about this, so nobody really understands what's going on. But I don't feel like I have any other options. I tried to use persuade. Like I said, is there a pity? Is there a pity roll? What would be a pity roll? A groveling, sad roll to just drive it home. I want to hit him with everything.
Okay. So way it currently stood, I said you got about 80% of them on board.
Okay.
20% were wishy-washy. Then you tried to intimidate them so underwhelmingly, some of the crew lost confidence in you. Like, wow, that was
yeah.
like.
Respect. I lost a little respect. I get it.
So if you want to go with the grovel, it's going to be a performance check, but that is going to lock in the result because if you fail the grovel check, you lose everybody.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. No.
Like you can get everybody. I'll let you have 100% with a good check. But if you fluffed being intimidating and fluffed begging, you have lost all faith and confidence of the whole crew.
I have a +3 to performance, so it's not strong. That's what you're asking of me right now, is do I risk everything? No, I'm not gonna grovel. I'm just gonna, I think, what would Flynn do?
What if I
Flynn,
let you have it with advantage?
shit, still. I don't think, like, I think Flynn, the way Flynn would play it is he's gonna expect that his crew or whatever is, I like loyalty. There's loyalty there. So I think what do you guys think as a group? Do you think I fucking try this performance? Do I try
Yes.
performance check with only a +3?
Yep.
All right, fuck it. Let's go. Advantage. I'll take it.
You got this.
19.
Natural 20. Bam.
I don't know how good that is on the scale, but I'd say with a +3, that's not bad.
I'm going to call that a success.
Fuck yes. That's what we
Told you.
needed. That's what we needed. You guys don't know yet, but that's what we needed.
Well, we're all going to die, so.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
have
no,
any.
that's probably definitely going to happen. But I'm just saying for what's happening right now that you guys don't know about.
I'm so nervous about this. Like, I have actual anxiety right now.
I feel like this is Christmas, and I want to tell them what I bought them. I want to tell the group like what's going on, but it's just got to play out the way it's going to play out.
Flynn got us all adopted by the captain.
You are now all my children legally. I control your bedtime.
All right, Flynn. While we move back to them and what they're doing, why don't you message me what you plan to do with that success there.
Okay. All right.
So pivoting back to the crew on the Hellraiser, you are visible. They don't know where you are, but they probably, you would suspect, they're on alert. What do you do?
Or go big or go home, I assume. Can anyone holy weapon Shanks?
Holy weapon.
Yes, I distinctly remember mentioning it several times. It's a Tasha's Cauldron spell, bonus action, make attacks do extra damage, and you can use it, expend it to make a burst of damage, but specifically the extra 2d6, I want to say, possibly 2d8 of radiant damage. That's what I'm looking for. For Shanks. Yeah, 2d8.
That's a nice little feature. Is
There's
that
one that I mentioned saying that we would really, really want it specifically to this attack on Jalaxel. So I'm very confident both the clerics prepared it and say now is the time.
I've got true sight.
Okay.
am I letting you down? I think I'm letting Bremner down.
No. It's not like that would have helped us immensely. Now, do you have anything that can strengthen Shanks' initial flurry of blows?
Let me guide him, my child.
I don't know if guidance even works on that. Bless does. Right. Well, that really scuppers the plan. Any suggestions, anyone? Guess we just wing it and hope that he dies really quick.
You want Shanks to die really quick? I can range that.
Axel. Well.
Jalaxel to die
Yes,
real quick.
Shanks probably would have been able to murderize someone pretty effectively with a little bit of a boost, but anyone got anything?
I'm looking.
Nope. If I believe holy weapon's the only thing. If not, then we just pray.
Rain is always possible. Is always a good thing.
Well,
Yeah, I've got Bane, which is for the enemy.
you
I got enhance ability. Let's see what that does.
not what we need.
No, the target. It's Constitution checks, 2d6 temporary hit points. Bull strength. No, that's carrying capacity. Dex, no. Charisma, no. Intelligence. Well, Shanks could definitely use a boost to his intelligence, but
what about magic weapon? Did you prepare magic weapon that could give it a bit of a boost?
no.
No.
Bestow curse.
I'm importing my character from D&D Beyond.
Every time I do that, it completely resets. Like I just took a long rest, so I'm very iffy when I do that. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong or.
No, that is what it usually does. What you need to do is change the settings of your HP and spell slots on D&D Beyond, because D&D Beyond just thinks that you're at full health and full spell slots.
Gotcha.
Here you go.
And then you can use elemental weapon. Can you?
There you go, Shanks.
What did you do?
He has a holy weapon.
Oh, good. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank
It's
God. Right.
prepared. Yeah, I would have because we had the long rest. We did the marriage, and then I would have taken. I wouldn't over the
Scream,
sleep.
did you?
I would have taken off ceremony because we don't need that for a battle, and prepared holy weapon.
Okay.
Right.
It does emit bright light for 30 feet.
Yes, admittedly, that is a downside, but we really kind of have to get this over
Where
with.
where you are on the back of the ship, it's not detectable enough because it's daylight, but there won't
Oh.
be any stealth coming from Shanks.
Well, I'm casting. Well, actually, how does that work? Because I was going to cast Greater Invisibility, which does make his
I
things invisible
think
because he's
the
going to
light
generate light.
still shines though.
Running out of darkness.
So like his weapon is invisible, but there's a light source coming there.
So should we ambush? Should we
Maybe hold it until he starts to attack or something. Is that a thing you can do? Oh, it's a bonus action. No, you can.
I have to touch it.
Oh, shit.
So his weapon is now brightly lit, and we're at the back of the ship. On the count of three, should we?
Right, well, I'm casting Greater Invisibility on him, and I'm saying, no, someone needs to go over. So, Step of the Wind. Oh, Matthias. Matthias has his own invisibility. Just his. Can he quickly take peek over and see if he can see Shalaxel?
Mighty you.
Mighty you did not make it.
Was he dead?
He's dead. He got caught by one too many cannonballs and sunk.
Oh,
Oh,
sad times.
well, it was the end of his cycle.
On the count of three, should we?
Well, someone
Charge.
should peek over first. Okay.
Peek
For
over.
the Step of the Wind, at least peek. We at least need to see if Shalaxel's even on deck.
I pop my head over the ledge. I'm trying to be quiet.
Oh no, not you. Anyone but you.
I duck back down. Okay, well then.
And Shanks have a
fine.
look, and I'll just hold his weapon so it doesn't light up for a second. He's the stealthiest.
I thought you said Step of Lightning was going.
Someone go. Step of the Lightning, preferably because we don't have to worry about these weapon shenanigans. And also, they should have that early weapon as well, if possible. But I don't know if you can do that with fists, so ignore that. Step of Lightning, quickly. Can you peek over and see if Shalaxel's on deck?
Okay. No invisibility, just up down.
Fuck it. One invisibility.
Step of Lightning peers over and comes back down and says, "I do not see Jarlaxle on the main deck."
Interesting. You know where his quarters would be. Where a captain's quarters would typically be on a ship like this.
The deck below, usually at the bow of the ship. Wait, the prow. I always get the front and back mixed up. But basically, on the other side of the wall of where you are right now.
Mm. Well, myself and the Grung can just swim underneath the ship to get there. We don't need to breathe. I don't know about Step of the Wind. You're just very fast, aren't you?
Super fast, yeah.
We can just try and go there and see if he's in his side of the ship. You don't happen to have a locate creature either of you, do you? So that we can just get a more exact location for the Shalaxel. Or attempt to. I don't know if he's blocked it with scrying. With anti-divination spells.
I had that at one point. What did I do with it? Let's see.
From where you are,
Cannot.
You over here muttering from like just up and over the ship onto the main deck as you hear, "What the hell are they doing over there? Get on the flag! Tell them that they need to stay on course."
Do I recognize the voice?
No, this is a ship with a crew that I don't think you've met any of the crew.
Where is Flynn?
Flynn's back with his wife.
He's on land. He's like miles away.
I'm with my wife on my farm growing something called vegetables.
And kids.
They're actually pretty good.
See? Vegetables are yummy. I've been told by minotaurs.
Mm. Mm. All right. So my arms are getting tired.
No, they're not. You can stick. You can just stick.
I can, and I stick to the. Oh my gosh! Look at this.
Jesus,
Just
fucking
stick it in my
Christ.
neck. I have so much more hands for activities now.
Look, what we want to do is
Should we
immediately
just
get to
sink the
Drexel in some way. If he's in the front of the ship, then that's possible. I overheard some muttering. I don't know whether it means anything. So we're going to the flag. I don't know. Ship stuff is not my forte. Shanks, you know more than I do about this sort of thing. Shanks, you know Jalaxel, don't you? Where would he be? What would he be doing at a time like this?
He ponders and he says, "Well, so far as he knows, there's not really any action right now. So he might be entertaining some of the crew in his quarters or drinking wine or, I mean, he fancies himself a man of nobility and leisure most of the time. Once shit happens, he'll probably come out and start killing us, but if things are relatively chill, he's not going to be pacing the deck."
Alright, fine. I'm nervous about all this.
How do you think I feel? Fucking vegetables, man.
Right, if we're going to try for a more targeted stealthy strike, then I can burn my 5th level and we can turn invisible again and try and get straight to his quarters somehow.
Okay.
Okay, I'm doing that. I suggest we just try and move around the side and then onto the top of the boat over here. If you can, just turn off the holy weapon for now. I apologize. I didn't realize it created so much light.
As a bonus action, I drop that.
Going through the spell slots right now.
Yes, thank you.
Did you cast invisibility or greater invisibility on Shank on Step of the Wind?
Invisibility on Step of the Wind. And just gonna do standard invisibility for all of us. Who's missing? Shanks would be here with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him on.
Cool.
Come on.
I don't know if he still have pass without a trace.
Yes, he does.
Right. Let's go along the side. Let's try and get to the place we're trying to get to, and let's try and surprise this guy. I really want to surprise this guy.
I attempt to stealthily make my way down the side of the ship.
creeping along the outside of it, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Maybe peering through some of the cannon holes or something just to see if we can spot him, but without expecting to see him.
Can I get a stealth check as you're approaching some of the portholes?
No.
Oh, much better, sister. You're getting good at this sneaky thing.
Shut up.
No, I think that's on brand.
I'm assuming this is all in our telepathic head connection and not out loud.
I say aloud, "Thank you."
I cast disintegrate on you.
Okay, so Buop, you're doing a pretty piss poor job of stealthing up, but the
Oh,
first porthole
10.
that you peek into, she's further than 30 feet away from Shanks now. She doesn't have +10.
Oh, well, I thought we were all moving in lockstep.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought she was
We were all
going
like
off on her own
moving
for
along.
that.
We're meant to be all going
That's-
along.
Oh, so does that?
Got it,
so that
got it,
means-
got it, got it.
Just peeking in.
Shanks
not like,
doesn't have a climb speed.
well, the grung, I say, go at the same speed as us. Okay? And I will hold
Yes, but
onto a grung.
anyone without... Ooh. Okay.
Oh, difficulty climbing around. We'll swim it, I think. Oh shit, was that too obvious?
So does that mean I'm going to have to roll a stealth check too?
If you're following with her, yeah.
Oh boy, this could be fun.
And then if the rest of you are following along, it's also going to be an athletics check for the two grung because you have two people hanging off the back of you.
Yeah, do that.
Athletics. Oh, this isn't going to work.
Yep. I mean, climb
Yeah.
speed allows you to do so without an athletics check. But if you've got a big ass bugbear on the back of you,
Yeah, that's what I said. This isn't going to work.
Yeah, fair. Didn't think that one through. I assume bugbears don't have a climb speed.
rather than you falling off, you start to slide do up, and Bramnir, you know you're going to have to get off of him.
Fine. I'm invisible, I'll just slowly swim. I can see everybody, so it's easy enough for me to make sure I don't lose track. It's harder for Hanks and everyone else.
Boo up. Shanks is going to be on your back. Can I get an athletics check for Boo up?
Oh, fuck. I knew I had a good chance.
Again, I'm going to say rather than you just failing and falling in, it's clear you're not going to be able to hold him and you have to leave him behind, which means Shanks basically just has to stay hanging from one of the little lips where he's got somewhere to hold on to. Because there's stretches of the ship where there's just nothing to climb across. It's just, wood planks. So Buop only has the 10 for the stealth, peers into the hole,
Oh, never mind. Yes. Not within 30 feet, sorry.
and sees a large cabin. From your position, you don't see anybody on the cabin. I'm sorry, inside the cabin, though. As this is happening, you hear, "What's this shit? The rudder's out? Tell the others to fan out before it runs into any of the other ships here. Tell them to get their shit together. This is embarrassing."
Wish I knew what any of that meant.
Buop, can I get a perception check from you?
Dirty 20.
Oh, this is bad. What do you do, Buop?
What do I perceive?
You perceive no one in this cabin. You hear the talk above. It sounds like one of the ships is veering off course. There's another porthole, another 20 feet down the ship.
I telepathically communicate. There's no one in this cabin. I do believe I'm going to continue the march forward, and I continue down the side of the ship to the next porthole.
As you continue across with your low stealth, before you get to the hole, you can hear voices of several crew talking amongst themselves and going about activities. So you're like a foot or two before you make it to within view.
Do I recognize the voice?
Like I said, I don't think you know anyone on this crew because this is a whole other crew from the entire prize.
You weren't there
Mm.
anyway.
Yes. I look in the porthole.
Okay. You would know you're not being very stealthy. The first hole you poked into kind of made that clear to you that you're being a little bit clumsy, but you poke your head into this one and you can see that you are looking straight into the gun deck.
Am I face to face with a cannon right now?
No, this is an actual porthole. From your position looking in, it looks like every subsequent one is going to be for a cannon. This one is just for viewing. You
Right.
also see the heads of two bugbears turn and look as your shadow casts into the cabin. As they turn and look at you, though, you look down and you can see the shadow being cast on the floor as you have the sun to your back. But then you see your shadow move when you're not moving. And it kind of goes like this. As you see a look of terror in the
Dodge.
bugbears' faces.
Oh.
As you dodge, you turn and glance over your shoulder. As you see 8 tentacles rising some 20 feet up out of the water.
Can I telepathically scream?
As you telepathically scream and you see this, you see also that this ship, the Hellraiser, is moving this way. Looking over your shoulder, you see another ship coming in at a sharp 45-degree angle. And you recognize it as the entire prize, as they are only about 200, 150 feet away from the Hellraiser right now. And then a bunch of things happen right at once. You're dodging. That's essentially your reaction right now. You hear shouts and screams coming in from the crew cabin of the gun deck of the Hellraiser. You hear a literal alarm bells ringing from the next ship over, the one that was between you and the entire prize. And then in huge puffs of smoke and a deafening eruption, you see the entire broadside of the entire prize open fire at the Hellraiser.
Glenn.
What? Epic. Are we what?
Sister, what should we do? What should we do, sister?
Duck.
Free to us.
It is at this point, we're going to go back into initiative. I'm putting an acolyte in the top right corner to represent each of the ship's crews, just so you understand what those are for. Um, so, with the eruption of shots booming out from the entire prize, it's not fantastic, but it is good enough and in line that about the front third of the Hellraiser just goes up into splinters from the cannonballs. As there is absolute chaos about to unfold right now.
So we've got a ship, a sea monster, and your Laxel all at the same time.
Well, correction, there are 3 ships, yourselves, a sea monster, all in the initiative right now.
Oh. Sorry, I missed the other 2 ships.
So there's the Hellraiser, there's the ship that was in between you and the entire prize, and now the entire prize.
But that ship is wounded because I beat it up when I was a sperm whale.
Correct,
Oh.
yes. As you telepathically scream, is there anything else that you add in that?
It's the entire prize. Quick. Take cover. And I jump into the portal.
So I laughed because the Kraken had a nat 20 on its stealth check as it was rising up from underneath the water.
Dang.
On its stealth check. Oh man.
And it only had a +1 to stealth, which means it only got a 21.
Oh my god. Truly we are
Okay.
blessed.
Truly weird.
In that split-second perception, as you saw the entire prize rolling up, it didn't register at first, but once you saw the cannon shots erupt, you realize that you see Flynn standing on the edge of the ship, hanging while holding a rope.
Ah.
Flynn, do you shout out anything as these cannons are firing?
Yeah, Flynn is just going whee at the top of his lungs, he's having such a great time right now. Nothing inspiring or anything, just whee.
You tried inspiring earlier, it didn't come off, you
Yeah.
had to settle for begging.
Yeah. But I think at the end of whatever speech I gave, he ended it with, "But let's just try to have fun out there."
We're all gonna get a participation trophy, so let's just have fun out
Just
there.
go out there and have a little fun, you know?
Shanks does not like. Do I remember right? Shanks doesn't like the water, does he?
Pass. I don't think so.
He's gonna clamber aboard because he's hanging by his claws over the water very precariously. He makes it over the side of the ship. Most of the crew is very preoccupied with the tentacles first and foremost right now. He's going to go running over and he is going to kill the helmsman. A step of lightning darts over and dashes down. Is step of lightning part of the telepathic communication?
Yes.
Okay. You hear a Wilhelm scream as somebody is pushed over the side of the ship and splashing into the water. And then telepathically you hear, "There's a clear path to the ladder below deck. Up and over, boys." Bramnir.
Aye, up and over. However far I can get.
You do not have a climb speed either, do you?
Nope. So like there, I guess.
Could I also get an athletics check?
No.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh! A natural 19.
Natural 19. I'm right behind
That'll
you.
do, pig. That'll do.
So all we need right now is a bunch of that'll do. Alright?
Give me about 20 turns and I'll be there. Yeah, that's me.
You make it up over to the side of the ship, but that takes your full regular movement.
Yep. No bonus action.
The entire prize is leaping to action under the instructions of Flynn after his fearless leader begging them to let him be the captain again. He can't stand not being the captain. He really, really wants to be the captain.
I just need this right now.
Anything-
Okay, I just need this.
Yeah. This is like your whole identity. You're not
Yeah,
anything else
exactly.
without it. So
This is, yeah, exactly. And I told them that when I was begging. I said, "Come on, guys. What am I gonna be? What can I do with my life? This is it, man. This is my whole personality." What would Flynn do right now? I would probably tell the gunners to focus
Mhm.
on the rudder of Jarlaxle's ship to disable it.
So that was the plan. You had a little bit of a premature firing because of the appearance of the
The
sea
Kraken.
monster.
Yeah.
So they were like loaded up, ready to shoot at that moment, but then they saw tentacles, so they opened fire just a smidge early.
Okay. His ship, the Kraken is next to his ship, correct?
Correct.
Like
yes.
right up against that other side of the ship?
It's not quite that close. It's within 20 feet of it.
Okay. And how far is the entire prize off the side of the ship?
About 150 feet, but
Okay.
you're coming in at like a 45-degree angle. You're essentially here.
Yeah. Okay. I want them to T-bone Jarlaxle's ship. I want to turn into that bitch. And I want to see if I can nudge his ship just a little bit closer to that Kraken. At whatever speed, I guess we're going full speed ahead right now, but I want to turn that 45-degree angle into just a full T-bone. Blam! And try to push him into the Kraken.
He just got his ship back and he's going to sink it already.
As you issue these instructions, you get the obligatory, "I'm giving it all I've got, Captain!"
Flynn just goes, "Make it so."
So, courtesy of Steampunk Mike, your excellent broadside plan didn't go completely askew, just a mild change of the plan.
I'm okay with that.
So the crew starts to temper their angle. Oh, very good job at handling the ship and also anticipating the movement speed of the two ships. Not that you're aware, but the Hellraiser has already lost its helmsman, so it's at this moment, for all intents and purposes, rudderless already. The crew has reloaded half of the guns and is firing them again with good shots as they open up another round of fire, punching holes into the ship. And one of the crew signals you that for the moment that you're ready, they're going to pull on the rope for you.
Okay.
So they're awaiting your command on that.
Oh, I would instantaneously give them the command. Like, we are lighting this candle. My crew knows what to do.
They'll kind of clear their throat and go, "But Captain, we're still a bit too far away for that."
No, well, obviously when you get close enough, okay? It's just a go when you're within range, all right? I figured you guys would know that. Like, come on.
Well,
We've-
they also know that you're crazy enough that you might like just want to.
Yeah, I think
Go early.
Flynn has the bloodlust in his eyes. But they're smart guys. We used to run insurance scams with our boats where we'd crash into other boats and then claim insurance and all that. So if there's one thing my crews get at, it's hitting another boat out of nowhere. So we've done this before.
Well, they're asking you about when to pull your rope over.
All right, pull my rope over when we T-bone them, when we hit them, when our when we're within range and we like blam do the damage. Then you send everybody's gonna board over there. Everybody swing across, and then the guns
So the
keep
entire
firing
prize,
into the hull, fire and focus on the decks.
sails another 50 feet forwards. But now it's Flynn. Flynn, it's your turn if you have anything you want to do before the ship T-bones.
I'm trying to think. Is there something I was supposed to do? Oh, because I get it, because it's just my turn in the thing and we're 50 feet away. I will, no, I'm not going to do anything. Flynn's getting ready, and he's going to try and time the swing of the rope to the impact on the other ship. So he's flying through the midair as soon as the ship hits each other.
The Kraken, technically about 20 feet off, You watch as 3 of the Kraken's tentacles that are up in the air, waving about. How many does it have?
Hmm.
The Kraken has 10 tentacles up in the air right now, kind of waving them all about. You watch as 3 of them begin to crackle with lightning. And then one of the tentacles kind of flicks out and sends a bolt of lightning streaking across to the partially damaged ship struck by sperm whale Phil. And this bolt of lightning crashes into the side of the ship, erupting as it partially ignites. It's not like the ship's going to burn down, but it's smoldering. Another tentacle that has lightning kind of wrapping around it up its way, arcing, flicks out and flings towards the entire prize, smashing into that ship as well. The entire prize is struck by this lightning damage, dealing 21 lightning damage as it punches a hole into into the broadside. And then kind of drapes one of the tentacles along the side of the Hellraiser and just kind of by touch ignites that one with the lightning damage as well, as the front third of it is left with this furrow kind of burned into the side of the ship. And that is the Kraken's turn. Do up.
Did Buop get all the way through the portal on her round?
The porthole is too small for her to fit through.
Okay. So she's not able to go through the portal. Is the portal that we first looked through back through the empty room, is that big enough for us to go through?
Nope, they're standardized size. They're only about this big.
All right. So I'm using my climb speed to go up and over then. So I'm gonna go climb up onto the deck. Once I get up on deck and am at least 10 feet away from my allies, I'm casting anti-life shell on myself.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Sorry, anti-life shell is not one that comes up often. I have to remind myself how it works.
That's fine. It's not
Um,
super useful unless they try to come up in melee, but if they come up in melee, it's protective.
Very much so. And currently on deck right now, from a quick assessment, it looks very much like there's only sailors on deck. There's no boarding crew types or more dangerous crew members. These are essentially crewmen, sailors. You know what? You're dealing with a lot of seamen right now.
What else is new?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Do you do anything else with your movement or bonus action?
Okay, so my movement. Yeah, my movement got me up here. I don't think. No, I don't have any other bonus actions. No. Nope, that's it. End turn.
Boo up.
Sorry. I jumped through the porthole and
You got oranges?
I
You got oranges?
don't know. I guess I.
You do got oranges.
Sorry.
Yes.
I do have oranges. I do. I will cast Guardian of Faith. Yep.
Where are you dropping Guardian of Faith?
On the two individuals that are in the space. What are they, bugbear?
Yes, these are Bugbear crewmen.
Oh, I don't do that. Sorry. I will cast Spiritual Weapon. That's what I'll do.
What this?
Oh, good.
That's beef jerky. Yes, Spiritual Weapon, and then so that's action, and then can I use a bonus action? No, it attacks when I cast it, so I cast it. And that is my bonus action.
Are you casting it, or did you have it summoned already? Because you just cast Guardian of Faith.
Sorry. I take back the Guardian of Faith and cast Spiritual Weapon. Apologies.
And then what do you do with your action?
And then Toll the Dead on one of the bugbear. Sorry, I will roll the spiritual. I can't target anything, but
Are you not able to see some of the bandits here?
oh, I got it now. Thank you.
Bash in one of the bugbears. The other one makes his wisdom save against your Toll the Dead, though.
Sorry?
The Toll the Dead target made his save, so he didn't get harmed by that. Unless you have... Yeah, no.
Okay.
How
you?
Go on.
And then I hunker down. I squat.
Why?
Then I have my turn. Sorry, I'm distracted, obviously.
All good.
Why you
So
put
sweet.
it?
All right, so the Hellraiser fires all of its cannons almost point blank at the Kraken. And fail to pierce its armor. As you just hear a boom, 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 boom. And to no avail except for the screech of the Kraken there. It fires its ballista. To no effect either. As anyone on the side of the ship can see the ballista bolts clatter off of its shell. And then the alarm bells ringing out on this ship. The other ship, I apologize, I can't remember the name of the ship right now because it was the one in between you and them, the partially damaged one. Can't decide between the entire prize and the Kraken right now. It's the Kraken. As they unload their cannons at it, doing a good deal better job. As the cannons slam into the Kraken, also to no effect. As it appears the Kraken is immune to the cannonballs.
Oh, lovely.
Shanks is going to see Step of the Wind and go darting down and just make it below deck. as does Step of Lightning. Bramnir.
Oh, I just had an idea.
Hmm. What's your idea, Flynn?
I can't tell you. It's for corn.
Oh. Well, let me just check my features. Civilly. Oh, what's this one do? So that's no size limit. Sorry, I wasn't actually shoving anyone. I could try and warp it onto a boat. That seems both stupid and unhelpful. So I'm just going to follow Step of the Wind as requested. I really want to. No, yeah, I'll just do that. I don't want to risk revealing myself.
So what's the plan?
I just run after them with 50 movement speed, following Step of Lightning's instruction.
You can run through my shield without a problem, Bramnir.
Thank you.
Bramnir, I'm trying to pull you over to the map in a second.
Lovely. My boy.
So you dashed. Do I have that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Any bonus action for you?
No.
The entire prize as
Wait, did
the
you read
Hellraiser
the DM?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a better plan.
What?
Good thinking on the feet.
Thank you.
The entire prize as the Hellraiser drifted straight forward because no one was on the helm to change its course. The entire prize just, well, let's see how well they handle it. Wow, your crew is rolling exceptionally right now, I
Told you.
have to say.
We used to run insurance scams. They know what they're doing.
Just pulls up and just runs alongside and eases off, and so there's only the slightest of shudders as the two ships come into contact, but it is like probably didn't even scratch the paint job.
Nice. Well done.
As you're still kind of up at an angle, there's going to be pressure as you push each other straight, but what you have now is the two ships touching, as it is quite easy for you and some of the crew to go running over from the entire prize onto the Hellraiser.
Excellent. I'm gonna turn to some of the crew right before we board Jarlaxle's ship. I'm gonna say, remember, we're here to help my friends and to take prisoners. I mean, you know what I mean. Just give them the option. They can come and join our crew if they want before you kill them. All right, just give them that option before you run them through. All right, let's go do this.
All right. So because it only took all of 12 seconds for your ship to go from like an intercept course to being alongside it, it's going to take you, the ship a few turns to pull away and start going the other direction, like you said.
Totally understandable.
But yeah, that was like parked on a dime. And Flynn, it is your turn as you are on the Hellraiser itself right now.
And I can see all these bad guys, so I'm gonna look at all the enemies on deck. I can see my friends as well, and I think they can probably see me. I'm gonna turn.
Except for Shanks and Bramnir and Step of the Wind, who ran below deck.
Okay. Well, as soon as my foot touches Jarlaxle's ship, I'm turning and I'm yelling to everybody on board. I'm gonna say this ship is finished. And if you want to live, you're more than welcome to hop on board my ship and join my crew. If not, be prepared to, I don't know, we're gonna stab you a bunch and probably throw your corpse overboard for the Kraken. So, keep that in mind. And I am going to look at this bandit and I kind of want to judge to see what the first bandit that I'm standing on top of is gonna do. I'll have my sword drawn.
I hereby claim the ship in the name of Mars. Let's see. As you call out all of this and try to look your most menacing, can I get an intimidation check from you?
Oh, god damn it, this never works. Oh, god damn it.
Oh my god.
That's what I rolled on
Flynn,
the
right now
last
you're
one.
on you're whispering rolls right now, but Flynn just rolled a 2 with only a +3 modifier to it.
Oh man.
Alright, then I fucking just shrug and I'll attack this guy.
So, like, what goes wrong with this intimidation, Flynn? Like, why is it just not coming off for you?
This is why I think it's actually not coming off, is because, like you said, my ship is now turning away and leaving us on board their ship. Before there was like I don't know, maybe their crew feels like that I'm being left here by my crew. They don't really understand what's happening. Or maybe they're like, well, where are we going to go? You know what I mean? Like, how is this going to work? Like, there's just a lot of questions now because now they have nowhere to go and they kind of maybe feel like, oh, we're all going to die to the Kraken now. That's why the intimidation doesn't work. But either way, I guess I'm going to have to fucking stab this guy.
Okay.
Oh, it says I'm 10 feet away. Is that possible?
Yeah, so this is gridded for 10 feet instead of 5-foot squares.
Okay, well,
so that's a little bit.
I can move here. And I'll target this guy and I will attempt to attack him. It still says user Flynn lacks permission to create tile. Flynn is 10 feet away.
I'll fix that in a second. If you can just roll a d20 then. Because this is a standard issue sailor, basically anything better than a 2 is gonna hit.
19?
I think that will hit. As you impale him, he lets out a scream and crumples to the ground. I feel like with that intimidation check, maybe
this
like you make one of those. Like, maybe you make one of those stabbing sound effects. Like, normally when somebody stabs, like, ha! And you just kind of like, hee!
I'm fine with that.
It's just, you're very effective, but you are not doing anything to convey your effectiveness.
Or maybe,
right now.
like, instead of that sound, I go, wee! As I just stab into, like, they wouldn't take that guy seriously either. It's more on brand for Flynn right now. He's wee! As he just stabs that other guy.
That works just fine for me. So you've killed him, but it has done remarkably little to improve your menacingness here.
Okay. Well, my crew is also going to go out there and fight and hopefully convince them to join our crew. Maybe we won't get all of them, but we'll get the last few that want to live. Or maybe they'll just choose to die. Who knows? I'll tell you Flynn's thinking, because now that this has all been unveiled.
Yeah.
This is Flynn's thinking, is that the reason why I had that change of heart of what to do on board the ship is not only to bring my guys on board the ship to help with the fight, but also maybe I can coax the guys on the other ship, like I said, to join our crew, and then I can convince these guys to join our crew, and then when we're done with this, we go back to the pirate village, you know, because that was one of the things. And we go back to the pirate village, and I can give these new crews to my father-in-law, you know, and barter our way out of there, or use them to usurp his place and become pirate lord myself. So that is Flynn's thinking right now, is he is trying to get as many crew members as possible, save as many people from this Kraken. Because you'd be pretty thankful if somebody, you know, you'd get a little Stockholm-ish, you know, if somebody saved you from a Kraken when you thought you were definitely going to die. So that's Flynn's thinking, just so you're on the same page.
All right.
And also, we're just out there to have some fun today, you know. It's just about having fun. You go out there, you give it your all, you have fun. That's all you can do.
Right when Flynn ends his turn, six tentacles go up into the air and start to wriggle as they seek targets to snatch at. You as the crew have eliminated a fair few of the Kraken-sided enemy crew, which has raised the chance that you're going to be the ones that these tentacles go at.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll 60-20 for one for each tentacle. Each one of them that is 15 or higher goes at one of you. Anything lower goes at one of the remaining crew of the ship. Would you look at that? Not one tentacle goes at you guys.
Oh my God. Could this be the mission we complete, guys? Flynn can just shrug as he's seeing them all get smacked by the tentacles. Like, I warned them.
4 of them attack the crew. 2 of them attack the whole of the ship as they just start slamming tentacles into the side of the ship and ripping away planks of it. So let's see how well they do for the attacking.
Oh, hell yeah.
They have a plus 17 to hit, though. So you watch as 4 crew members have tentacles snake around them from like waist to neck, squeeze until they go red, and then pick them up and fling them across the water as they go sailing into the sea. Some 60 feet away.
Oh.
2 of the tentacles slam into the side of the ship, crunching boards, and then wrap around and start to rip them away as part of the cannon deck is being exposed from outside. Do up.
Is it possible to get to the entire prize still, or is it gone?
Not gone yet. It's not going to be gone for a while. It's going to take 18 seconds for it to pull away. Because it's impacted like this. It's basically going to be pushing forward and then alongside and then slowly curl off.
Because Duop's tempted just to jump across the other boat with all this damage flying around.
It would not be a bad decision, to be honest with you.
All right, highs. Nope. Duop's jumping across the other boat.
All right, so Duop, you've got to get to. We're gonna say here. If you don't make it this turn, you will still have the next turn to do so.
All right, so let's see. You said to here?
Mm-hmm. That's the part that's currently in contact with the Hellraiser.
Oy.
If you want to try to jump, you could do so.
Oh shit! But if you don't make it, you're just in the water with the Kraken.
Let's see.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, except for Grung's get,
Leap.
Long jump.
yep, standing leap.
That's
So-
that's why I'm making it even an option.
Yeah. So at what point is it 25 feet to the boat? So right here they're touching. And right here they're 25 feet away.
Probably, roughly, yeah. Because you're on two ships that are rocking, I am going to call for an athletics check, but it won't be that big one.
Man. See, the thing is, I still got a dash even to get anywhere close, because I got a dash to get to here, because that's 50. Because that's 50 there. So I won't even be able to get to there till next turn.
Look at the babies.
All right. So I am dashing to here.
Babies and oranges!
I tried to sit down, but they stole my seat, didn't they?
All right. So I'm dashing to there this turn. That is turn action or movement action, leaving me a bonus action. Let's see.
I'll tell
The
you
oranges?
this. If you want to do it as a bonus action, I'll let you try with an athletics check.
What's the distance between me and the boat here?
It's about 30 feet.
Yeah, I don't think I can make it because my standing leap is only 25, even with the.
I'm giving you a chance.
Oh, okay.
There's
Oh.
a couple of factors. So, like, if you time it right, because of the rocking of the waves, the Hellraiser is going to be slightly higher than the entire prize. That's why I'm making an athletics check for you to, like, get that, just perfectly time it to get across.
You can't make it an acrobatics check.
Nope.
Oh.
Jumping is strength based.
Man, I don't want to end up with that Kraken. Seven.
You just jump directly into the Kraken's mouth.
So at least like get to stick onto the side of the entire prize. I might not make it onto the side, but am I like Rocky sticking onto the side of the ship or something?
Oh, that's like-
Anyone have anything to do to help him? Anybody? Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Do up as you give a massive leap. Unfortunately, the timing of it comes so that the entire prize is actually the higher target right now. Like you are on the crest of a wave and then it just dips as you leap. And so you leap forward and it looks like you are coming across and might sail straight into the side of the entire prize and like just smack into the side of it. And as you're sailing through the air, a tentacle is swinging in front of you, and you stick straight onto the side of the tentacle.
Awesome.
no.
Is it an electric one?
Totally awesome.
And not at this moment, but the Kraken does have legendary actions.
He just gets bug zapped.
I do want to know if the Kraken is immune or resistant to poisons, though, because I am poisonous. So I want to. I want to do my worst before I die.
And I make a DC 12 save.
It passes.
That figures.
Its modifier is too high for it to be poisoned by you.
I was wondering.
This Kraken has a plus 14 to its con save.
Oh well.
So
of
it's
course,
not immune to poison, it's immune to your poison. But...
it's immune to. If it's a plus 14, it's probably immune to me. Period. Okay. Now the flip side is I just moved and forced it into my bubble.
You force it into its tentacle. The creature itself is not, but the bubble says anyone with a reach weapon can. The tentacle counts as reach.
Oh, okay. So
I was thinking about that exact same thing.
okay. So my bubble
So
is
you're going to
still
have this
intact.
really funny situation if the Kraken tries to bring its tentacle all the way to itself, where it'll just like boink and have a barrier, but the
Okay.
tentacle itself is fine.
Gotcha. All right. So my barrier's still intact, but the tentacle is a reach weapon. Got it.
Correct.
Okay.
Boo
Fair
up.
enough.
Did you see
Auntie
my
Oranges, it's your turn. Yeah.
Auntie Oranges is right. She's talking into it now because I'm talking into it. Isn't that right? I would like to use my bonus action for spiritual weapon. Oh, baby down. Hold
Did you just say baby down? What the fuck?
on. Yes, I slipped off my chair.
It's online, so
And then I would like to use a bonus action for my spiritual weapon. Do I have eyes on any more bandits or creatures?
Yes, over here and over here are a couple. 4 of the crew have just been flung off the side of the ship by the Kraken, though.
That is awesome. I would like to move closer. Where's my brother? I would like to go closer to
You got
Dua.
not got.
Dewup is stuck to the side of one of the Kraken's tentacles that has just moved up to about 30 feet in the air.
Yeah. Duop was trying to save himself and got himself in deeper trouble instead.
Thank you. I was listening, so I remember that you got picked up by the tentacle. So I guess
Not even picked up, intersected with it.
Yeah.
Can I use a sacred flame on the Kraken?
Yeah.
And then bonus action the spiritual weapon closer to any bandits that I could possibly see.
Welcome to hell, Sarah. Welcome to hell.
I said to do it.
Now imagine this is your life every minute of every day.
yeah.
Now you know what having kids
I'm
is
going to
like.
help you out here, Boo Up. The Kraken
Thank
got
you,
a
thank you.
23 on his deck save.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
so dexterous.
The spiritual weapon floats over and whacks out at one of the seamen, but misses the seaman with a 2 rolled.
Shit.
Do you stay on deck or do you go below deck? Sarah. All right. So the Hellraiser is running out of topside crew. Before the Hellraiser takes its turn, however, 3 of the Kraken's tentacles light up with electricity. One of them is, in fact, the tentacle that Duop is currently attached to.
Oh no.
As Duop looks down from the tentacle, are you clutching onto it, or are you just like sticky wall stuck to the side of it?
I'm just sticky wall stuck to the side of it.
Okay. You look down and you see the electrical arc spiraling up the side of the tentacle.
Can I drop as a reaction, like drop into the water?
Not as a reaction, but I'm going to give you a choice here. When the electricity makes it up to you, you have the option of, because it strikes you and, like jab a fork in the wall, you get like thrown backwards.
Right.
Do you try to hold on or do you ride the wave?
Well, I'm going to say I try to ride the wave because I want to get as far away from the Kraken as I can. But I guess I'm going to have to roll for it because that would be kind of a what would my muscles do? Or
No,
I mean,
up to
if
you.
you give me the choice, I'm going to
Yeah,
say
you have the choice.
I'm going to ride the wave because I would literally want I thrown away would technically would be a good thing at this point as far as I'm concerned.
Can you roll a d4 for me, please?
A D4?
D8. Let's say a D8.
Okay.
Can I ask a quick question? Is the
Yeah.
Kraken moving alongside this boat, or did the Kraken just kind of come up while this boat is passing?
It is It's moving alongside.
So he could theoretically get away from everything if he just, swims away. The Kraken's moving one way, he could be swimming the other way or whatever.
Correct.
Okay.
If I survive this,
Well, obviously.
consider I rolled
Because you let yourself get launched away, you only take 10 lightning damage because you basically break the circuit, but you get launched 60 feet in this direction back onto the ship. As the D8 determined what direction you fly off of it.
Well, that's
All right.
convenient.
So you said 10 lightning damage, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
1 o'clock, and 1 was 1 o'clock, and then 8 would have been like 9 o'clock, so
All right. Constitution
he went off at 3
save.
o'clock, technically there. And you land prone.
All right. And I have to roll a Constitution save for my concentration.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
So that's one of its legendary actions is the Hellraiser below deck, seeing that its cannons do jack shit. Only the foremost 2 fire into the entire prize. and just roll double ones for both cannons.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
yes. Where is the entire prize in the turn order? Is it like now or?
It's the commoner. The commoner is the entire prize.
Okay, cool.
Right
just so
after
that I know.
Bramnir.
Gotcha.
Yep, absolutely. So the 2 acolytes in the turn order are the trackers for the 2 enemy ships. The commoner is the entire prize.
Okay, gotcha.
Which is, I'll just throw up a quick drawing, kind of angled like that
Gotcha. Cool.
in relation to the Hellraiser right now. Far from perfect, but. And only 2 of the cannons were in a position where they could catch the entire prize right now, because you're also somewhat forefront on it as well. The other ship, however, has seen that their cannons are meaningless to the Kraken, which means they're going to go full bore on the entire prize. As there is a boom, boom, boom of the cannons, as a 20 and a natural 20 hit the entire prize.
Those sons of bitches.
For 24 d10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the entire prize has a hit point maximum of 500. Just to put that into context for you. So, far from dead, but that was a hefty chunk of the ship's health ripped out of there. Shanks is below deck, as is Step of Lightning, as is Bramnir. Bramnir, real quick, telepathically, is there anything that you convey to the crew up deck?
No. I just want to murder Jalaxel and get the fuck out of here. I don't give a shit about this Kraken.
In that case, Shanks and Step of Lightning both run over towards some of the crew here and start trying to mess things up the best that they can. I'm going to roll them up into the initiative now. But Shanks is... Damn. This is tight quarters for a longbow. Is it correct? Does Shanks actually have Jarlaxle's rapier right now?
Yes,
Yep.
he's the one who I gave it to him almost immediately on board that ship.
Just making sure that's correct. Shanks is going to have to go with the rapier. Well, this is tedious. I'm going to have to fix this. Measurements are going to be off because it's not letting anyone attack. So when you're measuring distance, everything is twice the distance. But I have to change the grids back to 5 feet. Does he have any special features for this? Not invisible. There is daylight coming in. Not the first turn of combat. Okay, yeah. Just standard roll. Jab with rapier. That is a hit. It's gonna do it again. And with 2 blows kills one of the bugbears.
Ooh.
There we go. Step of Lightning is going to dart forward to the other one. And position their way to the far side of the bugbear here. As Bramnir, it's your turn now.
Right. So what can I see? Can I see Jalaxel in here?
Quick scan, you see several drow, but no sign of Jarlaxle.
Uh, do I see any obvious spellcasters?
You see one robed and hooded figure over here.
Lovely. We'll just start blasting. Uh, where is this guy? Yeah, I'll just push that guy as well. Oh, we succeed. Never mind. Ah, okay, that's me.
Um, oh, turn order got all sorts of messed up as with your appearance. Okay. One armored figure near the back comes striding forward with a hand crossbow in hand and levels it at Step of Wind and fires at Step of Wind. That shouldn't be disadvantage. Still misses. An assassin levels at Shanks and fires. I don't know why it's disadvantage, sorry. That is absolutely going to be a hit as it hits for 8 damage, and Shanks needs to make a con save. As Shanks takes a total of 38 43 damage. As anyone top deck is hearing lots of activity breaking out below deck now. Another shot rips across that smashes into Shanks as he fails another poisonous con save. And Step of Wind gets the next bolt fired at them, which narrowly misses, just glancing off of Step's armor as they lean out of the way. The entire prize is firing as there's another deafening din as its cannons retaliate at the other ship, mostly just trying to disable it as two of their shots strike. Flynn, would you have special orders for them firing on the other ship?
Which ship? Our actual ship or the other one?
The other one.
How far off away are they?
About 150 feet.
Yeah, I'd say
I know they're swinging around to go recruit them, but they're in the meantime they're being fired upon.
I would no, I wouldn't tell them to focus on that ship because the whole plan is for them to swing around to that ship. So what I would say is Flynn would probably look at them when he's giving orders and says, one more broadside to the gun level before you go, and that would be my what I'd say to them.
And Flynn, it is your turn.
So Flynn would have just said that one more broadside before to the gun level before you go. I would probably look down into like the grates here, and I would scream, "Hey guys, you know who you are right now, but if I were you, I'd hit the deck." Kind of trying to scream to my group that's below deck, like, you might want to go prone for a moment here. And I would move from where I'm at 30 feet of movement. I've got that. And I would look at this guy, this bandit, and I'd say, "Okay, it's your turn. What's it gonna be? You're joining me, or you're gonna die like everybody else?" And I'll give him like a really shitty. Is that persuasion? Is it persuasion or intimidation? Because I'm kind of just trying to persuade these people.
Intimidation.
God damn it.
I hear you, but it's still charisma because you're like, this is a bad situation. You'd be better off with me. I'm counting that as intimidation.
Okay, fair. 16. He's thinking about it.
That sailor. He gives one look at you, one at the Kraken, and he goes, "Aye, aye, Captain."
Can I get inside the ship from here?
Right where Doo-Op's at, or Boo-Op's at.
Give me a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
Foundry's
see what
giving
you're
me this issue where changing scenes takes a really long time, even though everything else works really fine. It's a fair distance, but I think it's in reach. I'm trying to jump over to the page now. There, on the map, there's a square where it looks like stairs are leading down.
Okay.
It's about midship.
All right. Well, I will try to get below deck or move at least as close to there as I possibly can before my turn is up, and I'll end my turn there. Just a heads up for everybody though, because it's New Year's and I'm about to head out. I might have to cut out in about half an hour, 15 to 30 minutes. So I'm just letting you all know.
We'll do our best. But you move over there, and then you go below deck. If you have your bonus action, so you can dash below deck if you want to.
Yeah, I'll dash below deck. That's my ultimate goal, is to get down below and help everybody on my team.
So right now it is just Boo Up and Do Up dealing with the above deck. I'm not optimistic about 2 player characters being able to take on a Kraken.
I think 5 would.
I'm not optimistic if we had like the entire party and a duplicate party going after the Kraken. Oh no!
You
as soon
guys
as-
have dealt pretty significant damage to a Kraken before. In Candlekeep.
Oh yeah, but we were level 20 when we did it.
As the rest of the fighting is underway, out of curiosity, Do Up, what would you be doing as you pull yourself up onto the deck again?
Yeah, as I pull myself up, I'm going to be moving towards the stairs too. I'm trying to come up with a way to boost my health without dropping my concentration, and I don't think that's going to happen. What do I have in inventory? Yeah, I didn't think so. Huh. Okay. So yeah, my goal is to make my way down below deck 2. As long as I can, when I look down, I can see that I have space that I won't, I have that 10-foot bubble, so I'm not forcing anybody into that bubble when I get down there.
So the crew is running. Goodness gracious. Above deck, you see a tentacle fly out, and it's gonna go at Boo Up.
Uh-oh.
Boo Up, what is your armor class? Are you there, Boo Up, solely?
Can't hear you.
You have push to talk on? Still nothing coming through.
The babies did something.
Yeah.
That's literally what I think happened to my headset last night. Is I think Purple Worm came into the computer room and unplugged the battery, like pressed it, so it didn't charge. Kids are like that.
Testing 1, 2.
There we go.
There we go.
Strange. Sorry. 21 is my armor class.
Has a plus 17 to hit.
Oh,
Ugh,
The Kraken
that's disgusting.
swings at Boo Up and hits with a 27. The Kraken tentacle the weird feature. Smashes into you, dealing 20 bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled. And it lifts you 10 feet into the air.
Panic sets in.
I seduce the Kraken.
As my
Reliable.
No, sister.
The tentacle on the Kraken's turn, the tentacle reels in as it is pulling Boo up towards the Kraken as you see part of it rise up out of the water and a mouth like the Sarlacc pit appears as water is flowing away from it.
Uh-oh. My sister's about to get eaten.
We established the Kraken cannot be poisoned by you as it has a plus 14 to its con save.
Oh,
And so it's never going to fail that DC 12.
Yeah,
good to know.
I tried that.
Oh.
The Kraken bites you.
Oh no!
Another grung.
Brandon, you
And-
jumped straight to Brandon Carey.
You're being eaten by a kraken. I don't know what you
And
described.
bites Boo up for an additional 20 damage as
Oh.
you've taken 40 in total.
Sister!
And you are swallowed. As Boo Up is now blinded and restrained.
Sarah, your characters get swallowed often, don't they?
Yeah, this time I don't even have like a immovable rod to be cool.
Do Up,
Oh.
what do you do as you see that happen?
Oh, see now I'm, you know, not that I'm going to be able to do anything, but he doesn't, you know. Oh crud! I've already used my 7th level spell. How far am I away from the mouth?
80 feet.
Ugh, well, all right. So 60 feet's not going to make it. Let's see. 30 feet's not going to make it. Man, I don't think I have anything that can reach him spell-wise. So where's okay? I can't target the Kraken, obviously. But I'm going to shoot at it with my hand crossbow +1.
I made the deck of it navigable so you can click on Hellraiser 2 and jump over to there.
Okay, yep, I'm back over there now. All right. Where's the Kraken's token?
Can you not see it?
No. Maybe it's because I'm too far away from the boat. Let me get closer to the edge here. No, I can't see the Kraken. I mean, I assume he used to be over here, but I can't see the Kraken's token at all.
What do you want to do to it?
I want to shoot it with my hand crossbow +1.
Okay. Is this not visible to you at all?
Nope. Let's see. There it is. I see
How
it
about
now.
now?
Yep, I see it now.
Okay.
Okay. Don't know why I couldn't see it before.
Nor I, but it's okay. No problem. Will you hit it?
All right. Now, I believe one of my death domain features means that with my weapon attacks, I do necrotic damage. Is that true now that I'm level 13? Divine Strike. Let me look that up. At 8th level to
Yes.
13th. Yep. Yes. So, yep. So I'm doing Divine Strike for an additional 4 damage.
That's cute.
It's cute. Look, he just swallowed my sister. All right.
Near death.
Bonus action. Shooting again. And Divine Strike. Yeah, max damage.
It's once on each of your turns.
Once.
Once.
Yep, you're right. Sorry. Take that 8 off then.
All good. Nope. All good. Boo up.
Restrained. Can I?
And blinded.
I'm blinded. Can I try to hop out of here? Is that the?
So the
I
way
don't know.
you can get out is by dealing 50 points or more damage to the Kraken in a single turn, forcing it to make a con save.
Restrained. Can I use a weapon attack?
With disadvantage.
I can't target the Kraken because my screen is black, but I
Give me
would
a
attempt.
second. Try now.
Still just a black map. I mean, it's fitting.
You
wanna
need
make your
to
life
switch
easier.
back over to Hellraiser 2. You're on the Hellraiser map. So on the map navigator across the top,
Mhm.
click on Hellraiser 2. There you go.
Thank you. That was helpful. All right. Oh, it didn't ask me. Damn it.
To do what?
For advantage or non-advantage. Should I roll again?
Oh, I got it. That's a hit. You hit with disadvantage. As you jab it for 8 damage plus Divine Strike for 1 more damage. Oh, it is at 444 health.
um I think I end my turn there. I think I'm gonna struggle here inside of the Kraken.
Another grunt. Oh.
You know it. I'm gonna... Third time's the charm. I end my turn. I mean, if I can do I have to see my whatever you call it, the holy weapon, in order for it to continue to
You did not.
damage? Spiritual weapon against the Kraken. I am my turn. Pray to my God.
Yeah. Step of Lightning is struck with another crossbow bolt. As Step is getting peppered by these now. As Step takes 29 damage there. The Hellraiser has nothing to do save the cannons, as the entire prize is now flush with the Hellraiser, so it gets to fire 3 cannons into the entire prize. Only one of them hits, as the entire prize takes an additional 53 damage.
And Flynn, the map is on that black map. If you
Yeah, it's complete. My map's just completely black. Do I have to go to Hellraiser too?
No, you went downstairs, so you are now here. Sorry, I thought I dropped your token and then I didn't circle back to checking.
Ah.
Alright, so can you see now?
I can see now. I've got to cut out actually, so
Okay.
make this. You basically get the gist of what I'm trying to do here.
We won't go too much further, but you're here to wreak some havoc, as your ship's actually doing a pretty good job of making a right proper mess of this, as Bramnir is caught with only